Today, I'm gonna build the Mighty Bowser. No, not this one. I'm gonna build a tiny Mighty Bowser. This is the latest addition to my mini Lego set series. You can find the whole collection in a playlist on my YouTube channel. The latest one has been the Chevrolet Camaro Z28. Let's jump now right into the tutorial. You can see on screen all the parts that I'm using to build this small scale Mighty Bowser if you cannot afford the big set. Here the first part, we are building the tummy of the Bowser, and later we'll carry on with the core, with the main part, with the body of the Bowser. The actual Lego set is gonna be on sale from 1st October. It's an 18 plus set from the Super Mario lineup. Set number 71411, 2,807 pieces. It's gonna retail for $270 in US, 270 euro in Europe, 350 Canadian dollars, 400 Australian dollars, and 400 Singapore dollars. Here, as you can see, I had an interesting structure there to connect at the back, and now we have the core, the main structure for the body of the Bowser. Now we are gonna move on building the arms and the side of his body. As you can see here, I'm using some small macaroni piece for the arms. I think they are a little bit too skinny. Probably I would have to make the body a little bit bigger, and maybe the arms also a little bit bigger. But you will see later that I managed to get at least the legs, and now I'm building one of those now, a little bit wider, and in that way it looks a little bit more imposing and a little bit like the official set. Now, interesting build over here at the back for his, let's say, shield at the back. I didn't add any cones, or in the big set they have these new parts, these big ogive pieces in 10, I think. But here at this small scale, I decided to stick with white and green. I use some ball joints at the bottom to give an interesting angle to this back side, and the only part of the build that is not completely fully connected is these inverted slopes over here that are not completely connected, but for the rest is all connected properly. On some parts maybe not so sturdy, but I think it works out pretty well. Now, I had a lot of fun building the head. Here again, I'm using a lot of snot bricks. I'm building them out here with mostly tan parts, and then building up on top with the greens and the eyes of this Bowser. I think the look is pretty okay. I'm gonna add a few more details in red, and you will see a little bit more later. On my initial design, I had the head fixed, but if you add, like in this case, a little turntable, then that will allow the head to turn right and left so that you can pose your Bowser in the way you like. Now I'm building the back of the head, and then we will add a few more details in red at the top. Here we have some small horn pieces that I think work pretty well for this scale. I'm gonna give a little bit of inclination over there for the eyebrow, and then we're gonna connect the head on top. As you know, guys, I don't do building instruction or part list, so please don't ask for that. I prefer to put out a lot of contents, 2 videos every week. I don't have time at the moment to create instructions or parts list. So if you want to build this yourself, check the video, you can see the parts, you can pause the video, or you can always drop a comment down below if there is any questions or any parts that you cannot recognize from the video. Maybe you don't have to rebuild it in the same way I did, but with your own parts, you can take some inspiration and build your own. Let me know what you think about the tiny Mighty Bowser. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you on the next video. Ciao, ciao!